Jamal Niaz here for Seconds Out with Pat Barrett after a dominating win for Lyndon Arthur. Great to see him back after a bit of time out. What did you make of that performance?
You know what? I know we can do a lot better than that. You know, in bits and bats, you can see the touch of the classic Lyndon, and then sometimes in the fight. And I think levels of the opponent that made him switch up a little bit and it's just the way he is. And I do believe another fight, keeping him busy, keeping him active is the key. It's been more 10 months, 11 months he's been out the ring since he fought Yard, and it's the first time back. So I'm not going to be too hard on him. You know, I think he can do a lot better. And in fact, I know he can do a lot better. I know he can be a lot sharper. And again, I know we can get in a different mindset. And again, it was the time, it was the waiting. You know, there's a lot of things that's changed. You know what I mean? So we'll adapt to certain different things now. So
you're exactly right about that, because it has been a year of adapting, hasn't it, and weighing up negotiations with different promoters to see what's best for Lyndon. And Lyndon's the main man on this show, on the Wasserman show, top of the bill. A great opportunity for him and yourself to see what happens with that. Just in terms of what Wasserman have offered and the facilities and seeing the show in person tonight, how grateful are you for the opportunity?
You know what? It's not. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful for the fact that Lyndon he's got back into the swing of him. He's got a promotional team to work with. They believe in him. They want him to do great things, and that's the magical thing about it, is having someone that wants Lyndon and wants to do it for Lyndon.
And obviously, world title glory is something that Lyndon's chasing. The Anthony Yard trilogy is something that's always going to be talked about, and with Beterbiev injured, you know, there is a strong case for you guys to push for that. And also, like
I said, you know, it's nothing to push for me. It's like, you know, he won one, we won one, he won one. If the trilogy did come, it comes. But you know, right about now, it's just getting Lyndon back into stead of things and not jumping the gun and saying we want this, we want this. Slow, steady step back. You know what I mean? Let's get these first fights out of the way.
Obviously, Azeez was someone that's been mentioned as well.
I'm not taking a backward step. I'm no disrespect to Azeez. I mean, as far as British level, Lyndon didn't get beat that much that he's got to go right down to British level. He was on world level, and he's only gone one step back. A couple of fights, he's back there. So we don't need. You know, the British level is always going to be there. It can always come back to that at any time. So,
and I think you guys are blessed with the fact that Lyndon's in a division that is blessed with British athletes, so that when he does get that world title, there's them defences against the likes of Buatsi, you know, Yard, you mentioned Callum Johnson, Callum Smith. There's some mega fights there that will sell big time in Britain, and that's obviously, you need those great dance partners, don't you, on a national scale, don't you, that will capture the audience's attention.
I mean, everybody talks about talking about fights and fighters and opponents. I just look about getting back. Yeah, and I just look at one thing at a time. Yeah, I'm not looking to say, oh, we want this and we want that. When I think he's right for this and that, then we'll have this and that. But right about now, we got one fight. It was, you know, it's things that I could say he could have done better.
Pat, I'm going to let you go. I know you're a busy man. I appreciate your time, brother. Well done on tonight. Thank you, man.